Hi, everyone. It is me, Sailor Moon, Serena here. And today I'm going to talk about, you know, folks who might think I don't know, might think that Wayne doesn't know as much about Sailor Moon than the others. Yes, it's true that Duane got into Sailor Moon way late, 2008 YL, where most folks have been into it since between 92 YL and some 9 between 95 YL. So we're going to talk about how Duane got into Sailor Moon. All right. Way back in 9 between 92 YL, this would have been when he was still in the Quisney near that the 2th time living there. There was a farsi or folk work. I don't know its name, and somehow it had gotten the rights to Sailor Moon. But don't ask me how it did, because at that time, no folk work in the 4-1 Reichs or the Settle Land or anywhere else had the lawful rights to it. So they would be playing the Toei Sailor Moon, or the first Sailor Moon, which every other Sailor Moon have offshooted from. So he'd watch it, not understand Dawnish, and keep in mind, they didn't have anything written on the screen yet. It didn't have anything written down yet either. And even if they did, he wasn't really reading anything that was being said. So he would just watch it and not think of anything of it. Then we go through at least 2 more years into 9 between 95 YL, which would be his 2nd year of living in North Brazil's townships near, and either waking up early enough on some days, either on UPN or WB, and watching Sailor Moon, and then not thinking anything of it. And if these happen to be days where he was off, well, he'd just go for the rest of his day and not think about it. And if it happened to be days where, that he went to learn, it was just something he did and he didn't bring it up. He didn't talk about it at home or at learn or whatever. So a lot of years go by, and after seeing the showings, because Duane would see the showing for the dolls, but then not really think anything of it at the same time. So years and years go by, and Sailor Moon comes and goes. No, he doesn't watch it when it He kind of watches it when it was on USA, but this would have been 9 between 97 YL. And even if he did watch it on USA, he didn't really think. He didn't say much about it after that, except, it's like Mind Keepers, and that's it. Years and years go by, and even when he thinks of it, he doesn't know what the name is. He doesn't know what the selves are. Hell, he doesn't even know what kind of drawing show it was or not. So then by 2008 YL, he happens to be watching Nostalgia Critic, or what we'll call him, the old Scaver. And I know a lot of folks say that Douglas Walker just makes fun of shit and doesn't really give a true thought on anything that he is scaving. Whatever. And Duane goes, he thinks back of watching that. So then he gets into Sailor Moon, and this was back when you could watch Geek Sailor Moon on Euro, and there were all these other sundriest websites like Vugon TV, which that website's no longer around anymore, or is it? I don't know. And then years later, it's on websites like Anime Planet or Drawing Show World, or What Sailor Moon on Interweb, whatever. There are all these sundriest websites. And over the years, these websites would either be shut down or would no longer, or whatever. Or Sailor Moon would be taken down from Euro or Daily Work due to ownership and double right to either Deke or Cookie Jar at the time. And then he's either watching it on SailorMoonTV.com. Now this website, they may have owned all the things on film and on disc, but it didn't give them the right to put it up there, so then they go down due to ownership and double right. So it leads to websites like watch cartoons online or watch drawing shows on the interweb. And that's it. But that's how Duane got into my show, Sailor Moon. And he gotten into buying the dolls late, too. Almost every doll he had is either Irwin Toy or Bandai. And most of them either came from Amazon or Strong Woman or eBay or through friends that bought them for eBay or whatever. So, yeah, Duane's a latecomer to Sailor Moon. He's not like a lot of other Sailor Moon followers that been followers since between 95 YL, whatever. And a lot of folks will tend to scathe him and say, oh, he doesn't know as much about Sailor Moon as everyone else does. Go back and do some learning before you start making up shit. Not making up shit. Duane has his own take on my show. It might not be the Deke Glee take or the Pioneer Glee take or the Toei Business take, or might even be Renaissance Atlantic, whatever New Birth Great Seas take on Sailor Moon. Hell, might not even be Naiko Takeichi's take on Sailor Moon. But anyway, who cares? That's how Duane got into my show, and he's been in my show ever since. So I can't speak for everyone else how they got into Sailor Moon, how they watched it, or how they started being followers of the show. I can only speak for how Duane got into my show, which might be kind of the same way some other folks got into it. Or maybe they did not. At the end of the day, it is what it is, So that's how Duane got into my show, Sailor Moon. And if you want to watch the show, watch the film where Sailor Mini Moon or Small Moon or Little Moon, Rini, and Diana talk about how it'll be 11 years of Sailor Moon for life come this 5th month, the 8th between. You can watch that film if you want. And we'll see you later.